Every morning, as your eyes flutter open, your mind often drifts to familiar thoughts. Thoughts tied to worries, challenges, or moments that linger from yesterday. These thoughts aren't just fleeting ideas. They're like an old cassette tape, replaying the same worn-out tune of your past. Each one carries an emotion, a feeling that wraps itself around you, shaping how you start your day. If you're feeling heavy, sad, or stuck before you even step out of bed, it's because those emotions are echoes of experiences you've already lived. They anchor you to what was, not what could be. But here's the gentle truth. You don't have to stay in that loop. Your thoughts and feelings create the lens through which you see the world, and they hold the power to shape your reality. If you begin your day replaying anger, frustration, or pain, you're unintentionally building a bridge from your past to your future. Imagine waking up and thinking about something that upset you yesterday. That thought sparks the same anger, the same tightness in your chest. If you carry that for days, it starts to feel like a bad mood. Weeks, and it becomes part of who you are. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can choose to rewrite the script. Your daily routine often reinforces this cycle. You reach for your phone, scroll through messages, check the news, and sip coffee from the same mug. You take the same route to work, see the same faces, and feel the same emotions they stir in you. This isn't just habit. It's a program running on autopilot, guiding 95% of your actions by the time you're 35. Your subconscious mind, like a faithful computer, follows this code without question. It's why, even when you say, "I want to feel free, healthy, or happy," change feels so hard. Your conscious mind, that small 5% of you that dreams of something new, is up against a deeply rooted system that's comfortable with the familiar, even if it's painful. Meditation is your way to step beyond this program. It's not about forcing change or fighting your thoughts. It's about softening, slowing down, and creating space to reconnect with the part of you that's ready to grow. When you meditate, you move past the analytical mind, that busy, chattering part of you that overthinks and clings to what's known. You begin to shift your brainwaves, easing into a calmer, more open state. This is where you can access the operating system of your subconscious, where real transformation begins. You don't need to wait for a crisis to start this journey. Life doesn't have to push you to the edge with stress or pain to inspire change. You can choose to grow from a place of joy, curiosity, or hope. Most of us spend so much of our lives in survival mode, braced for the worst, expecting things to go wrong because that's what we've known. Every time you dwell on a painful memory, your body relives it as if it's happening now. Your heart races, your muscles tense, and your chemistry shifts to match that old emotion. Your body doesn't know the difference between the memory and the present moment. It just responds. This is why letting go of those familiar emotions can feel so daunting. Your body has been conditioned to crave them, like an old friend who's unreliable but comforting in their predictability. When you decide to step into something new, something unknown, your body resists. It's used to guilt, anger, or fear because they're safe, predictable. The unknown? That's a river it doesn't want to cross. So, the moment you sit down to meditate, your nose might itch, your mind might race with tasks, or a random memory from years ago might pop up. That's your body whispering, "Let's go back to what we know." But here's where your power lies. You can choose to stay present. Meditation is your bridge to the unknown, the place where you can create a new version of yourself. When you close your eyes and settle into stillness, you're not just resting, you're stepping into a space where you can design your future. Ask yourself, what kind of life do you want to live? What kind of person do you want to be? Picture yourself moving through your day with ease, with confidence, with joy. See yourself responding to challenges with calm, making choices that align with the version of you that feels whole. This mental rehearsal isn't just daydreaming. When you vividly imagine these moments, your brain begins to wire new pathways, as if those experiences are already real. Your brain doesn't distinguish between what you imagine and what you live. It starts to build a map to that future. But imagination alone isn't enough. You need to feel it in your body. Your thoughts are the language of your mind, but your emotions are the language of your body. If you want your body to believe in this new future, you have to teach it what that future feels like. Picture yourself standing in that new life. Maybe it's a moment of feeling deeply loved, or a quiet sense of abundance, or the lightness of being free from worry. Let that feeling ripple through you. Feel it in your chest, your breath, your entire being. This is how you connect your mind and body, like turning on the Wi-Fi to download a new program. When you feel these emotions, you're no longer waiting for external success to feel successful, or for wealth to feel abundant, or for love to feel loved. You're creating those states within you right now. This is the heart of the quantum model of reality. The moment you embody the feeling of your future, you begin to draw it toward you. You step out of the role of a victim, blaming others or your past for how you feel. You become the creator of your reality. And here's something important to hold close. Not every thought you have is true. You might think, "I'm not good enough," or "Things never work out for me," but those are just thoughts, not facts. You don't have to act on them or let them define you. With meditation, you learn to notice these thoughts without letting them take over. On average, you have 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts a day, and 90% of them are the same as yesterday's. If your thoughts shape your destiny, repeating the same ones keeps you in the same life. The same thoughts lead to the same choices, which lead to the same behaviors, which create the same experiences, which produce the same emotions. Meditation breaks this cycle. It's about becoming familiar with your old self, the thoughts, habits, and feelings that keep you stuck, so you can choose something new. The word meditation means to become familiar with, and through this practice, you start to see your patterns clearly. You catch those automatic thoughts before they pull you back. Creating a new self is like tending a garden. First, you clear out the weeds, those old beliefs and emotions that no longer serve you. You pull out the rocks, the habits that hold you back. You turn the soil, preparing it for something new. Then you plant the seeds of the life you want. This takes patience and care. When you first sit down to meditate, your body might resist, like a wild animal that doesn't want to be tamed. It might urge you to check your phone, to get up, to do anything but stay still. That's okay. Gently bring it back. Each time you do, you're teaching your body that you're in charge. Imagine training a puppy to sit. It squirms, it runs off, but you calmly bring it back and try again. Over time, it learns. Your body is the same. When you sit to meditate and your mind says, "This is when we usually get stressed about work," or "This is when we feel angry," you notice it. You breathe. You return to the present. Each time you do this, you're telling your body, "I'm the mind now. You don't run the show." This is how you reclaim your power. As you practice, something beautiful happens. When your body finally surrenders, there's a release, a shift from heaviness to lightness, from matter to energy. You free yourself from the emotions that tethered you to the past. If you commit to this for just 7 days, you'll start to notice changes. You'll catch yourself slipping into old patterns and choose differently. You'll feel moments of clarity, of possibility. The more you practice, the more your future reality starts to feel like your present. This isn't about perfection. It's about showing up day after day with kindness toward yourself. Each meditation is a step toward a new you, a you that feels alive, connected, and free. Keep going. Plant those seeds. Tend your garden. Your future is waiting for you to step into it, one breath at a time.